All right, my lovelies, it is time for us to start cutting some glass. So what we're going to do is get that big ass bag out of the kit, and we are going to cuff the top of it like it is the denim of a homosexual. Just cuff the shit out of that, okay? 4, 5 times. You want a nice thick band, and then you're going to shove both of your little meat mitts inside here, stack them on top, 1, 2, pull them apart. Nice, big, fluffy, open cavern for you to be cutting all of your glass scraps, okay? Cut them inside. Don't cut them outside. You're going to see me do that because I'm trying to show you. Cut them inside the bag. You're going to be flying little pieces of glass all over. They're going to get in your feet. They're going to get in the feet of other people you live with or your pets. Just cut inside the thing. Cut inside the bag. I am starting with my petals. I'm going to use these 2 iridescent glasses. One of them is slightly different than one of yours. It's just because I couldn't find it. You have actually 3 different iridescent glasses. So feel free to use my glass examples. Feel free to make whatever the fuck you want. You will have enough glass to make all of the white petals out of one of the types of iridescent glass that I give you. 2 pieces of each. That's enough to make all of the white petals with one of those types of glass, or all of the little pink petals with one of those types of glass. So just pick your favorite and go from there. I started by hacking off a little over an inch a bar. I measured the length of the petals, and now I'm just going to split this into 4 to 5 smaller bars, and then I will shape my petals from there. Personally, I found that I liked splitting it up into 5 better than 4, but you might not. You might like a thicker, girthier girl. So do you. If your plan is to use the same iridescent glass for all the white petals, then you should grid it out, plan ahead, just to make sure that you can get all 49 pieces that you need, because you'll be cutting it tight. So I'm going to do the side I like where it's going already. So I'm going to hack off a chunk at the base and then eat the corners. So I'll come in, you can 1/8 of an inch there, can you see? This is about how far in I'm pushing that's where my nipper blades are. And I'm going to angle them slightly towards the edge. See? So that's the way I want the line to go. Weird, neat, cool. And I do a little bit more over here, just because I want it to be fairly thin down at the bottom. See, there's really not a ton of space here, right? All right, now I'm going to kind of eat this top part into the rest of the petal shape. So I'm just gonna kind of start with a shallow, well, I'm just gonna kind of cut. All right, I'm gonna cut here and just kind of hack off the corners. And you might like that. That might be cool for you. If you wanted a slightly rounder shape, then you can kind of munch away at these remaining corner spots. So where these wheels meet and make a V here, you're gonna kind of just eat right around the corner. So I'm just kind of munching and crunching. See, and it's gonna break off little by little. Please definitely do this in the bag. I'm doing it out so that you can see it's making a fucking mess. So do it in the bag for sure. But you just kind of right up to the edges of those lines. And right along. You get a rounder shape. Personally, that's kind of a lot.
I might do that on some of them. The other ones, I'll probably let them rock and ride a little wild, you know. That's good enough to me. That's a gorgeous fucking petal, dude. That is a gorgeous petal. Look at that. A little irregularity is wonderful. It's wonderful. Especially if you want it to look more like a real flower and less like cartoony. I mean, this is beautiful too, but it's a guide, you know. These are $2 at Target. You can use any other little small cup. You could use a Tupperware container. You could use a cup from your kitchen. Though I would just get something separate because if this project takes you a while, you don't want to be using dishes for it. You know, you'll be needing your dishes. So, but they come 4 to a pack, $2, and double tape. I'm going to use those. Wonderful. And I'll just leave that over here. And that way, when I'm working on white, if I need little shards for any reason, it's nice to just kind of hold on to those, keep them separate as you go. Word. We're gonna do these. So we're gonna make some diamonds and square shapes and some small circle shapes. You need 7 of the yellow ones. I'm gonna make a few more than that, and I don't even know how many of the orange. I'm just gonna pow. I'm just gonna pow and go crazy. So, starting with the yellow, I'm gonna pop some strips off of here that are about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. It's fine if they don't run straight the whole way down. It's okay. I'm gonna come over on this side and finish cutting it. Same thing. So another one. See, even that's probably still enough to get a circle shape out of it. So that's fine. I think if you go here, not really what we're going for. Anyway. And then anything that's long enough to break up into 2, I'm gonna do that. That guy, probably not gonna use it. I'll chuck him in a little container. You should do all of this inside your bag. So you can see, you know. That's probably a little too small for me. I do want some different sizes. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna want once I start assembling stuff, so. Not drastic. That one might be enough. These. I'm just squaring it up. Coming about halving it up. About 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. All right. Now that I've got my squares, we're gonna turn them into circles-ish. I'm fine with mine being kind of hexagon shaped. I might leave them that way. I'll leave them that way for now, but I'll show you how to fix it later if you want them to be more circle. So I'm just gonna munch off the corners. All right, I'm coming in about there. Running parallel to like the cross section, right? And I'm just gonna eat off the corners. If it's a little bigger on one side, I don't really care. I'm not going for perfect shapes. It's mosaics, so. I'm gonna go all around again and just kind of nibble off anything that looks too cornery for me. Like this. Just placing that tip of that corner right under the tip, right where these two meet. Putting the little corners I want to remove right in between a little tight spot right here. And I got something like that, and that is good enough for me.